You are a strong person. Yes, you can do it all. You thought that they had you stuck, but you're back against the wall. You are a strong person. So baby, keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle. But both your plans just stand tall. You will stand tall.
Hey, what's going on, collective? Thank you for joining me for another video here on Lavi Program, where on this channel we are manifesting realities one change at a time. For those of you that may be new, my name is Lavender. I'm your virtual life coach. And for all of my returning viewers, please know as always I appreciate you. So today I just want to do weekend expectations. Please realize that this will be a general read for the collective, so every message may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. And on your screen, there will be a QR code. Please follow that for more information about Lavi Program, as well as how to schedule your own personal appointment for a tarot reading or a life coach session. Everything is done virtually, so I just want to go ahead and keep that in mind. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into your read. Let's see, what's the weekend expectations for my collective? Weekend expectations for my collective. All right, weekend expectations for my collective. Let's see what we got. So first thing out is give yourself some grace. Rome wasn't built in a day, one step at a time. So maybe some of you might be feeling hard on yourself. Maybe you're trying to do something, build something, create something, or pursue something. And you might be being hard on yourself about it. So it looks like you're being reminded to give yourself some grace, that things take time, and that it'll be one step at a time. See what else we got. So we got you and me, us have one heart from the color purple. Here it says requited love, long-term commitment, soulmate. Okay. So for some of you, this might be someone coming in showing love, or this could be you showing love to someone else, maybe this weekend. It looks like this is something that will be long-term or has been long-term, or at least some type of strong commitment. Some of you may use the term soulmate or twin flame. What else we got? Potential is equal to empty promises, as action is to what is to come. Make your dreams a reality. Okay, so again, let's kind of go back to give yourself some grace, but also understanding that potential wasn't everything. You know, potential is kind of like the blueprint, you know, the architectural work that's done, but it's not the meat and guts. That's where, you know, the action kind of comes in. So it looks like some of you are not going to just be looking at potential, but also making sure that you're putting things into action. For some of you, this may be the opposite, where this is more of an encouragement to do the action because potential has not been enough. Bottom of the deck, we have seduction, goatee/beard, masculine energy, protective, pheromones, big D, father, and locks. So these may be attributes clearly involving some type of masculine energy. Again, this is just energy. This could be a woman that is acting more masculine, or this could indeed, yes, generally be a guy, a male. But it looks like this male plays a role in this situation somehow. Now, you could be the male, you know, needing to give yourself some grace this week, understanding that things take time to construct whatever it is. And maybe that construction for some of you might end up being this requited love. You know, I don't know if some of you are trying to pursue something to the next level. For some of you, this might be something new coming in, but also acknowledging the fact that, you know, even though I may be, or this other person may be showing potential, that it's all about action. Because potential is just an empty promise. You know, action is what's to come, you know, because you're building forward towards whatever it is that you say that you want rather than talking about it. Okay. Let's see what else we got for y'all for this weekend. What else for the collective for this weekend? What else for the collective for this weekend? All right, first card out, we got the climb. Lack of effort brings no reward. Hard work brings you closer to it with each step. It's kind of the same thing about the potential and action card, where it's going to be a climb towards something, and that effort is going to bring you closer to the reward. That hard work is going to bring you closer to the reward. But that lack of effort, of course, that just potential, it doesn't really do much. So I feel like this is something that is important for many of you because it's like the same type of ideation that's come out twice. So this might be significant for someone listening. Secondly, we got divine timing. You can't rush the process. Things are happening at the right time. So again, that's that give yourself some grace. So things are happening in the time that they need to happen. If we rush certain things, I feel like it's a reminder that if we rush certain things, then it might not be adequately built. So if there's a weak spot in, the foundation that we're trying to build, then anything we build on it is going to crumble because we haven't solidified or really well structured what it is that we're trying to establish before we build everything else on top of it. So I feel like this one is understanding that it takes time for this, but with it saying divine timing, I do feel like you are having some type of divine support. The universe or your spirit guides are assisting you in some way with this, maybe to slow you down. Let's get one more for the collective. All right, so lastly, we have the butterfly. Release what binds you and complete your metamorphosis. Okay, so again, these could be the self-sabotaging behaviors, wanting to do things impulsively or get it over quick, maybe instant gratification. But this is you all releasing that, making sure that you are not allowing these self-sabotaging behaviors or ways of thinking to get in the way of what it is that you're trying to pursue. Bottom of the deck, we have signs and symbols. Stay alert for signs and symbols. This is how the universe communicates with you. Pay attention. So for some of you, the universe is going to be speaking to you this weekend, trying to give you some signs about whatever this is as it pertains to you. All right, let's see. I don't want to use this deck. I'm going to use this deck. What else does the collective need to know for this weekend? Weekend expectations. What else does the collective need to know for this weekend expectations? All right, let's see what else we got, collective. What else for weekend expectations for the collective? Weekend expectations for the collective. First card out, we got, okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles. So some of you may be learning something. And again, this could go back to releasing what binds you. Maybe this is you learning that I have to be more patient, that, things will take time or does take time, that, maybe taking things slower is more effective than trying to rush and getting things done instantly. But it looks like also too, this could be some type of new job, project, or investment, or maybe even some type of area of study that's beginning to unfold for some of you. Let's see what else we got here. I had to move them cards around. What else for the collective? We have sharing. So sharing is for the Four of Pentacles reverse. So it says this may signal a willingness to share more resources, feelings, or space. Maybe some of you are learning how to share more rather than being stingy. Also here it says releasing as well and openness. So again, that's that releasing. Okay. Let's see what else we got for you. Let me get a few more of these out. Okay, so we got judgment in reverse, which also is criticism here. There may be some type of criticism or some type of harsh inner voice that you are relaying to yourself. Perhaps you've been trying to be perfect with something or have some type of unrealistic expectation, and you're being very judgmental or critical about something. And I feel like this is regarding yourself. Let's get a little bit more. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This talks about possibly misinformation. There may be some type of confusion here or doubt with something. Clarity is being delayed for whatever reason. But we also need to make sure that we beware of assumptions, miscommunication, or misunderstanding with something. So there is misinformation that's present here with something, and it could be adding to how you're criticizing yourself. But this may be what you're learning so that you can release whatever needs to be released. Bottom of the deck, yes, Seven of Wands. This can talk about perseverance. Having that courage, that resilience to address the challenges that may be coming ahead for you. You're holding firm in the face of opposition. It says boldly defend your beliefs and values. So the things that you see as being for you, whether this is the requited love card, that we have here, or if it's some other type of thing that you're building, or trying to pursue building, it looks like here, you're allowing yourself to be resilient, not get in your own way or let anyone else kind of get in your way. Let's clarify these a little bit with another deck. Let's clarify these. All right. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we have Temperance. One more, please. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So some of you, yes, are trying to learn how to balance emotional insecurity or even codependency. That's what it looks like. Some of you are trying to learn how to moderate things as well so that you're not pulling yourself down. Again, not pursuing that instant gratification. Instead, you're trying to make sure that you're allowing yourself to moderate things, slow down, take a breather, do things effectively rather than fastly. So it's like quality over quantity. Bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the Nine of Cups here in reverse. So there's some materialism that's here that you've been kind of dissatisfied with, and maybe you're feeling a little greedy about it. This could be about a relationship. It could be about money. It could be about anything material wise. But it looks like you're trying to be more copacetic in a way in which you go about it rather than that instant gratification like we said before. Okay, so what's the Four of Pentacles in reverse? What's the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, so we got the Page of Cups here in reverse. What else? And we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so someone could have been being emotionally immature. And it could have caused some type of tension or conflict with others. This may have been why, this sharing, as far as the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this could be why this sharing is here. Because it says this may signal a willingness to share more resources, feelings, or space. And the Page of Cups in reverse, that's emotional maturity, that's creative blockage, and again, it could be causing disagreements and conflict or even competition being felt between others, yourself and others. Bottom of the deck here is the Six of Wands reverse. So it could be, some type of egotism here that's playing a role in this. But again, it looks like there is going to be more sharing, more openness that's here, being able to release something so that you can be more open here. Okay, so let's see what this Judgment in reverse is. Clarify Judgment in reverse. Okay, so we got the Three of Swords, and we got the Three of Cups, 3 and 3, 33. Maybe that's significant to some of you. Maybe March 3rd for some of you. That might play a role. Maybe you're 33 years old. But with this coming under Judgment in reverse, I feel like there was some type of painful connection or painful separation, sorry, between you and maybe a group of your social circle. It could be a friend, it could be someone in your immediate family, someone that's close knit to you. And there could be some, again, might be what the criticism is about. The heartbreak, some type of grief, maybe even feeling rejected from this community, from this friendship. Maybe there was some type of event that was supposed to take place, and you might be cutting yourself off from that because of criticism. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Yeah, definitely celebration for some of you because we have the Four of Wands here as well. So definitely there could be an event or a celebration that could be coming about this weekend, but it's some criticism here, where it's criticism to self that's going on here. Um, underneath that, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone is there's some overly emotional individual that's here. Someone also could be being very malicious or cold-hearted as well. Maybe this is what you're trying to maybe avoid. Maybe this is why you're trying to stay away. Because I feel like some of you are trying to stay away, but there's something also. Some of you, this may have already occurred, and this is why there may be some, criticism that's present here, that's causing this pain when it comes to this social circle or this close knit community. But again, like I said, for some of you, there could be some celebration that's coming about, and you might be, criticizing yourself about this celebration in some way. All right, so what is the Ace of Swords in reverse? Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we got the Death card in reverse. Get one more. And we have the Magician in reverse. Okay, so two major arcanas in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. Sorry, I had to count the Roman numerals. The Eight of Swords. So it looks like here, because of some type of lack of clarity with this Ace of Swords in reverse, or at least some type of misunderstanding with something, it looks like someone is unable to move on. There could be some poor planning that's here, or even someone being manipulative when it comes to something here. But this could be what is adding to this inner criticism, because we got this with this Eight of Swords. It kind of reflects isolation, self-imposed restriction, self-limiting beliefs, imprisonment of the self, of the mind, because it's coming from the mind. So this lack of clarity with something is causing someone else to be unable to move on. And again, this might be an individual with this Magician in reverse. There could be someone that is manipulative. Maybe they are poor at planning things, or maybe they feel like there's some type of latent talent that's here, but at the same time, it's messing with somebody's head. It's messing with somebody's thoughts. Underneath that, okay, this could be for someone in a relationship because we got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this could be dealing with someone that you're emotionally close to, where you've kind of held back or repressed your emotions because of this situation with someone. But again, with this first tarot deck, don't forget the underlying energy there was the Seven of Wands, which that's the perseverance card, having that courage, that resilience of challenges that may be coming. So at the same time, it looks like you all are ultimately being able to overcome whatever this is that is getting in the way. Like we talked about before, self sabotaging behaviors, but that can also be negative thoughts that keep us stuck. Yeah, you might be feeling defeated. We have the Ten of Swords underneath the Seven of Wands. This could be you feeling defeated, and patience is trying to poke out here with this Knight of Swords in reverse. You could be feeling impatient with something that you're trying to pursue or have been trying to pursue. We said that earlier, trying to rush things. So maybe there's a lack of information for some of you where there is putting a pause in you being able to acquire something. And for others of you, there are inner demons or inner things from past trauma or past situations that are getting in the way of you being able to accomplish something that you're trying to accomplish. But overall, it looks like you're going to be, persevering. You're going to not allow the situation to let you stay down. It's like you're not kicking yourself while you're down. Instead, you're allowing yourself to get back up. It might hurt. Bones might crack. You know what I'm saying? Hip might shift a little bit, but at the same time, you're allowing yourself to get back up again. And I think that's great. And again, this could be getting back up in a relationship, maybe someone you walked away from or somebody new. Or it could really wrap around anything. So again, take this message as it relates to you. But that's what I got for you, collective. Thank y'all for joining me for this read. I hope your weekend goes well. And even if it does not, please remember that nothing lasts always. Everything has an expiration date, whether it's good or bad. We have expiration dates. So just keep pushing forward. It ain't over till it's over. All right, y'all. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Bye.